Hi everyone. As we just spoke about the Purchase Order Work Center, let me quickly walk you through this supplemental job aid, which provides the detailed insight on how to navigate through Purchase Order Work Center. So let's go ahead and start. So the department buyer, department advance buyer, DGS buyer, and PO buyer will have access to this Purchase Order Work Center. The Purchase Order Work Center is a central page from which buyers can efficiently view PO information and directly access the POs to perform their daily tasks. Access to all links are available in the PO Work Center, and they are based on each individual's user access. In addition, all other roles that have access to the PO will also be able to access the Work Center to view departmental data related to the POs. The PO Work Center consists of My Work, links, queries, and reports or processes. Now let's go and see how to access the Purchase Order Work Center. So when you log in, you have to go ahead and click on My Work Center tile. Once you click on that, the Purchase Order Work Center tile will be displayed. You can go ahead and click on the Purchase Work Order Work Center. Once you click on that, the Purchase Order Dashboard is displayed, and that is the landing page for the PO Work Center, containing the transactional graphs specific to the individual buyer. The graph data is driven by the fiscal year entered at the top of the page. Otherwise, all financial year transactions are displayed. So if you want to see a different fiscal year, you can go ahead and enter fiscal year and click on search, and the graphs will be displayed for that financial year. To navigate further into Purchase Order Work Center, the column to the left of the Purchase Work Order Center dashboard consists of 4 sections with additional categories, links within each section. These sections are My Work, links, queries, reports, or processes. My Work section is comprised of 3 categories: My Pending Activities, Buyer Alerts, and Department Pending Activities. In addition, within each category, there are links to the pages of commonly searched for information. The data on these pages is specific to each buyer. If a link is grayed out, there are no POs in that category. The number in the page heading indicates the number of transactions the PO buyer has that meets the criteria. As you can see here, under My Work, My Pending Activities, the denied POs is grayed out. That indicates that this particular buyer does not have any denied POs. The search functionality is the same for all pages throughout the Work Center. The system searches for the word or selected value and will display any PO that has that value contained in the field. For example, searching for goods in acquisition type will result in POs with acquisition types of non-IT goods and IT goods. The advanced search button will give the buyer additional search fields, including line description or car reportable. All search results can be downloaded to an Excel file by clicking the Download Excel icon. Now let's talk more about My Pending Activities. My Pending Activities provides the buyer with their transaction count by PO status and immediate access to those POs. It helps buyers to quickly identify POs that may have been denied or cannot be vouchered, as they have not been received. The table below provides a description of each page within the section. Now let's go ahead and talk about buyer alerts. The buyer alerts provide access to POs that need immediate assistance. as they are on hold, have been modified by another buyer, or have been sitting unapproved for 5 days or more. The table below provides a description of each page within the section. Department pending activities. The departmental pending activities provides access to POs in budget error or not dispatched CalPIA POs. It identifies requisition within lines yet to be sourced to a PO and unreconciled P-card purchases. The table below provides a description of each page within the section. Now let's go ahead and talk about the links. The links section is comprised of 3 categories: purchase orders, suppliers or bidders, and important links. Within each category are links to the pages of commonly searched for information within Fiscal and external websites. Purchase orders. The purchase orders category contains links to frequently used purchasing pages. These links allow the user direct access to the pages without having them to navigate using their main menu navigation. As you can see below, these links include add and update POs, review change history, buyer's workbench, reopen POs, skipper search, manage requisitions, purchase orders inquiry, activity summary, document status, mask closed and cancelled transaction, dispatch POs. Additionally, there are 3 new pages. That is view current approvers, change order history, and manage POs. The details of the new pages are provided below. The view current approvers page will display the approval path of all the POs through the dispatch status. It includes the approver name and the date and the time of approval and the number of days the PO has gone unapproved. To search for approval historical data, select the appropriate PO status, for example, complete and other search values. So you can enter any of the search parameters and you can click on search in order to view the data for this purchase orders. The change order history page displays all your current POs in which a change order has been performed. This search results display the most recent changes, whom made the update, the reason code, and the date time change. To view more information about the changes performed, click the PO ID and view the change order details on the View Approvals page. The Manage PO page. It will display all your POs through dispatch in this one central area, and PO's budget status displays within the search results. Now let's talk about suppliers or bidders. The suppliers or bidders category gives the user direct access to the pages pertaining to supplier and certification information. The links include view certification details, add or update supplier, supplier update request form, maintain bidder, search vendor bidder, and public search. Now finally, let's talk about the important links under the links section. The important links connect the user to important internal pages and external websites for easier transacting. These links include Query Viewer, Budget Details, My Profile, LPA Department Contract Search, DGS website, Cali Procure website, Job Aids, Help, PO Work Center dashboard, and PO Department Work Center dashboard. Please note that the PO Department Work Center dashboard gives the user access to view PO information at a departmental level. Furthermore, let's talk about the queries. The Queries section gives the user direct access to the frequently used PO queries. You can see various queries included under these PO queries. Once you click on the query, you can directly navigate to the query and you can run that query by entering the appropriate search criteria. Let's talk about the reports and processes. The reports and processes section gives the user access to frequently used purchasing reports. This section is broken down into 3 categories: purchase order reports, car reporting, and monitor. Within each categories, there are direct links to various purchasing reports. Let's talk about the purchase order reports. The purchase order reports category includes direct links to the following frequently used purchasing reports: receipt delivery, contract activities report, PO listing, PO detail listing by PO date, receiver summary report, receiver ship to detail report, contract expiration, requisition to PO XREF report, and PO activity. Now let's talk about the car reporting. The car reporting category gives the user direct access to the car forms. The monitor category gives user direct access to their process monitor and report manager pages. So this concludes our job aid for Purchase Order Workcenter. If you have any questions, please reach out to Fiscal Service Center, or you can go ahead and type in the questions in the chat box. Thank you.